Prince Harry seems doomed by whatever venture he appears to wish to go into. But what is the bigger problem for Prince Harry today? Hi, good morning, Neil. Sean here in the very heart of London. Hope you're all keeping well. Lovely to have your company. I know I often say this, but we have quite a few more new subscribers. So, please welcome one and all. I've been asked, of course, to also give some shout outs to other parts of the world. I'm useless at geography. So I know we've got Uruguay. I know we've got Honolulu, the Caribbean. I know we've got Canada. I mean, we've got so many different places around the world. It's nice, as I say, to see so many people in the comments below watching, in places like Mexico. You kind of think, hello to Mexico. But there are so many people. If I did wave to you all and say hello to everybody, we never get the reports done. Maybe you prefer maybe you prefer that, who knows. But back as ever to your breaking rolls story of the day. Now, interesting, as I always say, because Prince Harry, on a more serious note, seemingly just walks into the path of disaster. And as we now know, he's got that book coming out, and I think it's now slated, as the Americans say, for the fall. We call it the autumn. It was going to be a summer book or late summer book, so now seemingly have pushed it back a little bit. Apparently the first drafts and everything have been completed, so it looks like all guns ahead. It does seem tacky and crass, doesn't it, when you think about it, for our gracious Majesty the Queen's Platinum Jubilee year. Why on earth couldn't you just wait another year? Are you truly that short of money? When you think about that, really, did you need the money that badly? That's the thing that would irk me, particularly if I was our gracious Majesty the Queen. What did I do to deserve this? But now it looks like Prince Harry's got a problem, and that's all thanks to his uncle, Prince Andrew, and here's why. Now, as we know, Prince Andrew's had his troubles, and he's decided to pay up some substantial amount, as we've told you often on the show. Not the figure that the mainstream media are putting out. It is not funded by Her Majesty the Queen. However, nonetheless, for his point of view, he's decided to pay this particular lady some money. A lot of people are asking me the questions, well, why did he pay? If he's not guilty, that sort of stuff. I've got no true idea why he decided to pay. What I can tell you is this. Insiders at the palace told me that really it was a case of they couldn't simply have this case dragging on right through until September. Can you imagine the lurid headlines? It's certainly going to distract from, of course, what should be a wonderful celebration, 70 years on the throne. How can you let that keep going on? So that really was on the advice of his elder brother, Prince Charles. But more importantly now, it looks like Prince Harry could have a battle on his hands, this time thanks to Prince Andrew, and it's all to do with a book which is now looming about the court case from the claimant, which is, of course, Virginia Giuffre or Giray, or whichever phrase that you want to say it. I prefer to use her original name, but of course, people just get confused. You know who she is, and the bottom line is this. She's got this big book deal, and it's all going to centre on the stories. Now, it's interesting because I'm not quite sure, and neither is anybody else right now, just how much she would be allowed to write about that particular time. But what it will centre on as well is really the background to the court case and what apparently she was instigated to do and why she wanted to go to court with Prince Andrew. But the bigger problem now is that Penguin Random House, Harry's publishers, have to work out when she's planning to release her book, because there won't be much room on the shelves for two explosive royal books, or that's the thought. Either way, they feel that they will only spend on one person, not both. And so now Harry looks like he could be playing second fiddle once again to another royal scandal, this time brought on, as I say, by his uncle, Prince Andrew. Either way, I don't think there's truly ever going to be some real winners in this whole sorry saga. I don't know about you, but I think I'll wait for both books once they go into the dollar-pound shops. Or maybe just bypass them altogether. Possibly best. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.